nice has it been to have 5 days off between games? That's your longest break since Christmas.
I mean, yeah, it's been great just to be able to get a practice and focus on, other things that we need to work on instead of focusing on teams. So it was a good few days of practice.
This is the first time this year you guys will have back-to-back games. You usually don't have that unless you're in a MTE somewhere during November. Do you like having back-to-back games? What's your process when you have a 24-hour turnaround?
Yeah, just make sure get my recovery, eat well, so get a lot of rest so we can be ready for the next one the next day.
Is there anything, Blanca got a couple of postseason awards also, as well as you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is there anything about her that surprised you this year? Like just how well she fit in and how dynamic she was right away?
I'll say her confidence, like coming in, especially from Ecuador, Italy, where she was playing, can be difficult to move to a new country, new language, new team, new coaches, kind of new environment overall, and for her to kind of play like she was playing wherever she was at before and just being her confident self really, really impressed me.
She's a fun person, like her personality.
Yeah, she is. She's a little quiet, but once you get to know her, she's really funny.
How do you feel like the connection between you and Azzi has grown over the course of this season, whether that's on the court or just in your relationship off it?
Yeah, I would say it's grown a lot, especially since last year. Just being roommates with her on away trips, just hanging out with her and getting to know her more and practicing, like playing 2-on-2 with her against some of the practice players, getting to know what she likes to do, where she likes the ball. It's gonna continue to grow, especially going into this postseason.
How much do you guys play 2-on-2 together?
I mean, no, like in practice, like two-man game, not 2-on-2. Like two-man game in practice, like me and her on one side, isolated, so that type of stuff.
Sarah, is there anything different about a player's psyche in March? Like you guys go through a full season and you even gather months before that. This is such a long process for so many months, and then everything comes to a head in March. Is there anything different psychologically that goes into preparing for all the opportunities at hand?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of another level of focus. We know that it's postseason, it's the kind of most important time, and our season can end at any moment. So just being able to, stay focused for the coaches and for the seniors that don't have another chance at it, being focused.
Blanca said that she didn't even know that she won Big East Freshman of the Year and Sixth Woman of the Year until she got to the building here. How'd you find out you won Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year?
Anna told me in the training room.
Your guys' postseason starts tomorrow. How would you compare going into this postseason versus your first 2 years?
I feel like it's the same approach. Like I said, when we go into postseason, I feel like it's the same kind of speech. It's a new season in a way, and we go out the same way like we have each and every game, taking one game at a time, just locking on the things we lock in and getting better at the things we need to get better at. So.
UConn always takes a step forward in March, whether it's this team or your task. It's always March UConn is very different than November through February UConn.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe the difference?
Yeah, I just feel like a shift in our mindset changes, and we realize everything is on the line when it comes to March, and just taking that into account each and every possession, making sure we're taking care of the ball, and it just all goes from there. So.
You've got a few guys who haven't been through a postseason like this before this year. What do you remember being the hardest adjustment to, this time of year versus the regular season when you're new at UConn?
I'm trying to think. I feel like all the things that like Coach nitpicks are all about and everything like that, I feel like that really is a big vocal point for us during this time, and I feel like those little things need to clean up. I feel like, and that's the biggest thing in practice that we talk about, the things that we maybe made a mistake on preseason, always during the season. I feel like postseason that needs to be well out of it, and if we do mess up, how to bounce back right away, especially in March. Everything is down to the count. So.
How valuable has it been having 5 straight days without a game for the first time really since Christmas?
It's been very good, honestly. It comes to my body. I feel like recovery was the biggest thing, just having practice, focusing on things you need to focus on, and then recovery and rest. I feel like that's been a great thing to have this week. So.
How was the experience getting to go down to Unrivaled for the day?
Oh, it was very cool, honestly. It was just the atmosphere that Unrivaled has created and just all the support that they have already just around women's sports. And Unrivaled periods. It was a great atmosphere to be a part of, and just to see the crowd and everybody was cool.
I know individual accolades are never the most important thing. They're not the priority here. But what was it like just to get recognized as a first team or all Big East first team member? It's your first, individual postseason award in your career.
Yeah, no, it was very cool. Just a moment, and shout out to my teammates as well. They put me in that position, and just myself as well. Just the work that I put in this season, of course, is getting all recognized. But I couldn't do it without them or the coaches, so I'm very grateful.
Did you celebrate at all?
Yep, I took a big nap.
What did the all defensive team nod mean to you? Where do you feel like your defense specifically has grown the most this year?
No, it meant a lot. I feel like this year I've definitely been more patient in terms of not fouling as much. And just being patient where the ball is, knowing where the ball is, and just being aggressive without fouling. I feel like that was the biggest thing for me, was being aggressive, but I was fouling at times where I shouldn't have. I feel like that was the frustrating part, but just me knowing how to be aggressive and not foul. So.
Hey! Thank you. Having them here and just have them show them around campus and your life here.
It's been great. I mean, have them here and show where I'm living and what I'm doing. They actually watch practice too. So it's just great. It's their first time in America. So they're like kind of wow, whatever they see and wherever they talk to. They're a little confused because they don't speak English. So I'm just the kind of translator. So anytime they say something, I just have to translate to somebody else. But it's great. It's just fun. I'm excited for them to be here to watch the tournament, watch us, how's our journey and how we practice and how we prepare for practice and games. So just happy and grateful for them to be here.
Is this the first time they've seen you play in person in a while?
So they saw me the last time in 2024 because they came from when I was in Italy. They came for they watched 2 games, I think, and they stayed for a week. So it's been a little while, but yeah. They have 3 games now, so hopefully 3 games. That's it.
How long are they here?
They're gonna be for all the tournament. They leave Wednesday, so a week, kind of, yeah.
Are you doing anything fun with them, showing them around Connecticut?
I just show a little about stores, and let's see if we have some time to do it after the tournament. But just gonna get better, they just want here. They just came here actually for watch me play and not coach and my teammates and how it's going here. So I think that's the first thing that I can keep up.
Going into your first postseason as a college player, just kind of what have you heard about what this tournament is like? Just kind of what the pace of the postseason is like in general.
Yeah, it's just the pressure to be in or out. So it's been a challenge for everybody. I think it's now when you show who is who and when you have to give your 100%. And everything that you did before, it doesn't matter anymore. You have to just play your best basketball every game, every night, and each minute that you're in the court. So it's exciting for me because it's the first time. I'm excited to share with my teammates with this program and just try to do our best.
What was your reaction like to getting Freshman of the Year and 6th Player of the Year?
So actually it was funny because I was in class and I didn't check my socials. So I just get here and Janelle, who's our trainer, she was like, congratulations. I was like, for what? I took because I told her that my friends are coming, so she was so excited and I was like, oh, thank you. And then she told me about the Freshman of the Year, but as I said before, it's a great award, I think, as a freshman. But it doesn't matter now. You just have to play your best basketball now. So hopefully it goes the right way.
Coach is talking about how you're the kind of person who kind of, no matter what happens in the previous game, it kind of leaves your brain as soon as it's over. Is that how you would describe your mindset?
Yeah, 100%. I think, especially when the games start going the right way for me, is when you really have to clear your mind and just focus on in the next game. And I think we were so lucky that we have games so close when you play Wednesday and then Saturday or Sunday. So you just have to clear your mind and just focus on the next game. And I think most of our players, like my teammates, do the same. And that's why you just force your mentality. You just have to go to each game with the right mentality, with the right aggressiveness, and just play basketball. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I was just wondering, did anything about coming here surprise you this year at all, or was it what you expected, or because you were obviously very successful, but did you surprise yourself at all, or did you know that you could fit right in as a freshman?
I actually was with my parents. I was really surprised about this program. Like everything was like, oh wow. I remember I first visited here on February. It was like everything was amazing. It's still been amazing. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I think like practicing is no much better coach, and like have a relationship with him and with my teammates and with all of this program is like special. So I think that was the thing that surprised me more, how like everybody's just like a family here, and that's what I want. So I just try to do my best to fit in. I think my teammates, coaches, everybody just helped me to fit in the right way, as quick as it was. So
What do you feel like is the biggest difference heading into this postseason versus last year's postseason? I think you told, I think it was Fox, like you feel the team's a little bit more calm, more confident. Why do you feel like that?
Well, I feel like last year, just with everything going on, I felt like there was just more pressure to winning. And this year, it's not that there's any less pressure, the expectations have fallen at all, it's not that, but you know, most of us have been there, and we know what it takes, we know what it feels like. So I feel like it's just that instead of like that, I don't know the word, it's more like, there was like a crazy energy last year, but it was like that intense like pressure, like we need to get this done or else kind of thing, where now it's like, we're confident, we're calm, we're confident, and we got this.
Do you think there's a benefit to not having that tension, even though it did kind of get you where you wanted to go last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's perks to both sides, but definitely benefit being on this side, knowing, like, having gone through that, having that experience through so many of our teammates, and then being able to build on that this whole year, we're definitely in a better place.
Is he, Coach said that coming off the national championship last year, he was anxious to see what the new team would look like this year with the newcomers, how everyone was going to fit in and everything. And he told him that it's going better than he even thought. Like, do you agree? Do you think it came together really well?
Yeah, I do agree, and I think, especially the way that we ended last year was kind of like a whoa. I mean, it definitely went through my head. It was like, how can we top this? Like, I'm staying, but you know, this team's gonna be different. We still have a lot of the same pieces, but like, we were so good last year. How can we like keep this going? Is it possible? And the way that we've been able to bring all these different pieces together and continue to build from last year has been so impressive. And so I'm really proud of my teammates to be able to. I mean, it's not easy to do.
Right.
So I thought we've done a good job.
You guys make it look easy, but it's like underneath the surface, it's like all this work that you've done, right?
Oh, 100%.
What do you think is the biggest difference between UConn in March versus UConn November through February?
I think UConn in March, like the bar raises a little bit. Like, it's no longer, not that we treat any game differently, but like we know what time of the year it is, and it's what we've been working for all season. And yeah, I mean, being here, you know what the expectation is. The bar doesn't drop. So come March, like, it's time to play.
How has the relationship between you and Sarah developed over the course of this year, both off the court and also in the way that you play together?
Sarah Strong?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I feel like our chemistry has really gotten stronger on and off the court. I tell her all the time, like, I want to be just like her. I'm like, Sarah, you're the best player I've ever played with. I want to be just like you. And so I'm like, okay, Sarah, what should I do here? What should I do here? Help me, teach me. But I feel like we just have a better understanding of each other. Where last year we played together, we didn't play, you know, as much two-man game, as much together. So this year, like, learning how to play with her, play off of her, use her screens, know where she likes to pop, when she likes to roll, where she likes to catch the ball. That's been a lot of fun to learn because she is, like I said, the best player I've ever played with. So learning how, like, if I can play off her and make things easier for her, it's just gonna be even harder to guard her.
Is that something that's just come naturally with time? Is that something that you guys are like working on outside of just sort of practice time and things at all?
We definitely do hang out a lot more outside of the court, and so I think that, like, our chemistry off the court definitely does play a role in us understanding each other better on the court as well.